Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm going to finish up Chapter 1 for the Smuggler. Earlier this morning I was watching Ghost Adventures. I just saw the episode where Zack nearly got himself crushed by an elevator. Pretty scary. Oh, it's Camus. Hope you don't mind me writing, but I wanted to say thank you for all you did on Tatooine. I know the SIS tried its best to protect me, but Fowler and I would be dead if it weren't for you. And who knows what Zerka would have gotten away with. Today was my first day of private testimony to the Senate about Zerka's activities. More tomorrow than public hearings. It's my whole life now. Fowler keeps telling me the SIS needs specialists to follow money trails. Maybe I've got a new career ahead of me. Anyway, the company won't be closing down, but we caused them some trouble. You take care of yourself. This galaxy is too dangerous to lose you. Then I got a message from the Duke. I feel I owe you an apology. My men have reclaimed the Ulgo Pain Factory facility and reported back on their findings. What horrors you must have witnessed. I am shocked at how far our brothers in House Ulgo have fallen, though I have no right to be, given the brutality in my own house. I am reassigning Science Commander Kikana Herat. Her insistence that we preserve as much as we could from the Ulgo facility shows that she is not fit for her post. Please know that she does not represent the wishes of House Organa, and accept my thanks again for dismantling that evil place. Duke Charles Rameau Organa. Ramat? Andra Crescent. Just wanted to thank you again for the rescue from House Rist, and for your advice. My father is still being stubborn, but I think he'll change his mind once he sees my next report. I'm posing as a long-lost cousin of House Thule now, and a cousin can get much farther than a servant girl ever could. You understand why I can't go into details. I've enclosed some of the spoils of my new position. This should make us more than even. Andra. The commander asked me to pass along a little something extra for helping us take Boris Ulgo into custody. We used to study some of his victories during training. Can't believe he ended up in a jail cell. The Pantiers aren't happy, of course, but personally, I don't care what those traitors think. Alderaan needs a ruler who's loyal to the Republic. Hopefully, after this war is over, we'll get one. Captain Skov. Alright, well, let's head to Tatooine. Now, after I finish this story, I'm gonna jump onto the Republic Trooper. And try to get as much of that done as possible. Then I'll have to work on some thumbnails and get the videos uploaded to YouTube. The planet of Tatooine is controlled by the courageous. Okay, where am I going? All the way over here. Let's take a taxi. I kind of like the sound of that speeder.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Oh, there's a dewback. Gotta watch out for all the rills. And the bugs. Sand people. Well, at least they didn't hear all that gunfire. Or
You're
encountered
the
any
simple
sand
girl
people.
who caused His Majesty so many sleepless nights.
There's nothing simple about me.
Then I'll see to it your torture and execution are as complex as possible.
Risha, what are you doing here?
Let her go, and you can do whatever you want with me.
Unfortunately for your Togruta friend, I'm to leave no witnesses. Besides, this planet offers precious little else in the way of entertainment.
I disagree.
I'm having a blast myself.
You were instructed to come alone, Risha. I don't know how this fool slipped past our perimeter, but he won't save you.
This fool is the best shot in the galaxy. How good are you?
I swore to my liege you would die here, and I keep my oaths.
Liege?
What's all this about a liege?
I'm delighted you'll die ignorant. Kill them!
Adila, get down!
That man kidnapped me because of you, Risha. He was going to kill us both. Why?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry for what happened, but it's over.
You're sorry? He held me prisoner for days, threatened to kill me, and you're sorry?
Adila, when I heard the shooting, I thought...
Shut up and kiss her.
You thought wrong. Show her how happy you are to see her.
I'm never letting you out of my sight again.
I'm all right, Shuren. But I never want to see Risha again. We're done.
I just risked my life for you.
Give Risha a chance.
She wouldn't keep a secret without good reason, Adila.
I promise I'll explain everything to you someday. Have I ever let you down?
Don't throw away your friendship.
Risha told me you're like a sister to her.
We've been through a lot. That's what made this so horrible. I need to get off this stinking planet. Get a bit of distance, think.
Here, take these credits. They'll get you off Tatooine. Help you start over someplace better.
I'll want that explanation someday, Risha. I'll let you know where to find us.
I hope so. Thanks for taking care of these scum, Captain. The galaxy is a better place without them.
So what was that all about?
I have a lot of unanswered questions.
Don't we all? They'll have to wait for another time. We're done here. See you back at the ship.
Starting to regret turning off my big fan. It's already starting to get hot in here.
We only have one delivery left to make, Captain. Set course for Nar Shaddaa.
Again?
I thought we'd finished our business on Nar Shaddaa.
I needed time to set up this deal. I'll explain when we get there.
One thing I'm gonna have to look at is see if I talk to my crew after oh dear, there's two of them.
Have to give credit where it's due, Captain. You've done an amazing job delivering this cargo. I always knew you would.
Anyways, what I was trying to say was I want to figure out if I spoke to my crew after completing chapter 1 or not. Because if I did, then I'm going to need to talk to them before I finish. But if I didn't, then I won't have to worry about it. Anyways, we're a great team.
I could do lots of amazing things for you, if you'll let me.
You're also not easily discouraged. No one has ever come as close to finding Noctrain's riches as we are now. How will you spend all that reward when you finally get it?
Well, tell me your plans first.
What will you do with your share?
Ask me again when I have it. Your last job is taking the men and the carbonite to these coordinates. It's a restricted area. Only us and the buyer will be there. That's right. I'll help you negotiate this deal personally, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll do most of the talking.
Coming along?
We're finally teaming up, huh? Interesting.
The terms of the deal are very specific. If I'm not there, you don't get paid. I'll run ahead and make sure everything's in place. Meet me there with our friend in the carbonite. Use this access card to enter the restricted area. I'll see you at the delivery point.
I wonder why they decided to make the freighter look a little bit like the Millennium Falcon. I mean, I like the design of it, but I kind of wonder why they decided to go for a similar look. Ignore that. I had to skip several things in order to get to where I was when I forgot to record. Is that supposed to be like an alien over there going, yay! Because they got a Dabo?
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Was that another player in the speeder, or was that a NPC speeder? Because that looked really strange. Oh no, it might have been another player. Why was it so low?
This is a big moment, Captain. Bigger than you probably realized. I've waited 10 years for it.
Where are we?
What is this place?
A private medical facility. So private, it's only ever served one patient. Dr. Chayla, let's introduce the captain to the man in carbonite. Begin the procedure.
Estavolab megminil uge. Oze disazos homaleban. Zogalatoteni azertoje.
How long has it been?
10 years. I'm sorry it took so long, but I finally have everything you told me to find.
Come closer, Risha. Let me see you.
I'm different now.
Not that little girl constantly underfoot. Now you are my heir, my legacy.
Captain, meet my father, Nock Drayan. I believe I've mentioned him once or twice.
I knew it.
I never believed you were really dead, Nock.
Then my daughter wasn't doing her job properly.
Sorry I wasn't completely honest, Captain. I promised Father when he entered Dr. Chayla's hibernation treatment I'd never tell anyone the truth.
Well, he kept your promise.
You're a good liar. I'll give you that.
Trust is a vice for the weak. I learned that the hard way. 10 years ago, one of my lieutenants deliberately infected me with a disease. It's deadly, incurable, and eating me alive.
And the lieutenant?
What happened to your henchman?
Dead, of course. I killed all my men. Just to be sure I avenged myself on every traitor. I've done everything to stop this disease, but it's never been enough. Soon, the illness will consume my vital organs.
I've heard Jedi can help.
Rumor is Jedi can heal anything.
The Jedi proved uncooperative. I killed 3 trying to learn their secrets. But that is not our present concern.
I lied about my father, Captain, but not his lost fortune. That's real. And thanks to all those starship upgrades, it's yours. You have the only starship in the galaxy equipped to travel where the fortune was lost. No one else can reach it.
There is a region of space beyond the Outer Rim, called the Long Shadow. There are no stars, no light, no life. Just a derelict starship drifting into a massive black hole. My fortune waits for you there.
Other than the massive black hole, the way he described that area of space kind of reminded me of an episode of Star Trek Voyager. However, there was life. Life that does not exist in light. Excuse me. I knew there was a catch.
I'm sorry. Did you say massive black hole?
Few spacers have seen the Long Shadow and survived. They describe it as a vast darkness, slowly consuming the galaxy. I will give you the coordinates to the derelict vessel. You'll fly into the Long Shadow and board it. Retrieve the vessel's reliquary and bring it here. Risha will take a single item. The rest is yours.
Reliquary?
I don't even know what reliquary means.
Think of it as a treasure chest filled with the sort of wealth that never goes out of style. My daughter will stay here. I have things to tell her, and my time grows short.
Be careful out there. I've gotten used to seeing you.
You ready, Bodar?
I might just need a Wookiee in the long shadow.
The derelict vessel is at these coordinates. Go now.
Guess I could just teleport back.
Finally had enough of this dump, eh? Where to, Chief?
Okay, which one's my spaceship? Well, it's clearly not that. Whoa, what the hell? That was weird. The world disappeared there for a moment. Okay, I just took the long way again. I keep doing that. Hey, wait a minute. I thought he said no stars. There are clearly stars. Why do I keep doing this? Taking the long way around?
Warning, hull integrity failing. This vessel is entering the Singularity's event horizon.
Agreed.
Let's find our treasure and get out of here.
Vessel disintegration imminent. All crew advised to abandon ship.
thing there I could have blown up. Oh well.
Warning, hull integrity failing. This vessel is entering the Singularity's event horizon. Vessel disintegration imminent. All crew advised to abandon ship. Warning, hull integrity failing. This vessel is entering the Singularity's event horizon. Vessel disintegration imminent. All crew advised to abandon ship.
Biological entities identified. Beginning mandatory royal edict playback.
I, King Eric Drayan III, find my throne under attack. Traitors aim to take what rightfully belongs to me. The wealth of Dubrillion will not fall into the hands of my enemies. Instead, I will remove it from their reach. My royal executioner droid will sabotage this vessel's hyperdrive and exterminate you, the crew, to ensure there is no rescue. You served me well in life. In death, you will serve me better. Goodbye, my subjects.
Royal edict playback complete. Initiating execution protocols.
I work for King Drayan.
Stand down, droid. Your ruler sent me here.
Internal chrono estimates King Eric Drayan III has been deceased 106 years. Your statement is unlikely. Executing now.
Ow.
the Singularity's event horizon. Vessel disintegration imminent. All crew advised to abandon ship.
Hey, Captain. Bet you're surprised to see me.
Well, it seemed inevitable.
I'm only surprised you had the guts to face me in person.
Let's say you've earned my personal attention. See, I've always believed if you can't beat him, join him, and then beat him. So, I stowed away back on Nar Shaddaa. All I had to do was wait for you to leave and then give that idiot Corso another smack in the back of the head.
I need better security.
Note to self, invest in some better locks.
Oh, you won't be needing those anymore. I want to be civil about this. Sure, you've made my life miserable, but I don't hold a grudge. Really.
Give it up already.
You should have quit while you were behind, Skavik.
And miss all this fun? Not a chance. Bottom line, there's nothing you have that I can't steal.
What about my good looks?
I'll always be more handsome than you, Skavik.
The ladies already love me. Why tamper with perfection? Enough witty banter. Time for you to die.
I took the liberty of dusting your quarters, Master. Your respiratory health is one of my top priorities.
Oh, I think I lagged there.
Captain, I've been meaning to ask. Did you happen to... when you fought Skavik, was Torchy there?
Here you go.
She's all yours, Corso. Use her in good health.
Oh, Torchy! It's good to have you back, girl. I'm not letting another man touch you ever again. Thank you, Captain.
forgot I can't fast travel when I'm inside the spaceport. It's really stupid. There we go. And over here.
Zero esu karzo. Ani aglok tak a fas emelkedik.
I wasn't using it anyway. Besides, our captain has returned.
You made it.
Open this thing before it's too late.
Give me the reliquary. I want to see these treasures before I die.
Family heirlooms?
This box belonged to a King Eric Drayan. Relative of yours?
My grandfather. A usurper stole his throne, but he got the last laugh. Drayans always do. I'll enter the code my father taught me. And there. Such a simple act to fulfill a lifetime of effort.
Congratulations, Captain. Nock Drayan's lost fortune is yours.
With one exception. Take the crown, Risha. Claim your birthright. Restore the Drayan dynasty as rulers of Dubrillion. Wear the crown and rule that world.
Your people are royalty?
Your whole crazy treasure hunt has been to get some kingdom back?
Our kingdom. And revenge on the usurpers who stole our throne.
Remember those assassins on Tatooine? They were sent by the current king of Dubrillion to end me.
Well, I have an idea.
What you need is a new king. And I know just the guy.
You're volunteering? I'm shocked.
This conversation is absurd. My daughter will marry a nobleman. If you're going to rule a world, Risha, you'll have to do questionable things. This is my final lesson to you. In the grand scheme of things, one spacer is meaningless. Keep the reliquary and its wealth. Kill him.
It's the family way, right?
Kill me just like your grandfather killed the crew of that ship?
This wealth is designed for royalty, not usurpers or fortune hunters.
Father, no. The captain is a good man. I care about him.
You, useless child, spent too many years without my guidance. You're weak, powerless. Everything I've done, the blood I've spilled, for nothing. This is not how it's supposed to end.
Dispose of my father's body as he instructed, Dr. Chayla. You are released from my family service. I'm sorry you had to see that, Captain. My father was sick.
Well, I'm glad we're still friends.
I appreciate you not trying to kill me.
After all you've done, that would have been highly ungrateful. You're a wealthy man, Captain. That reliquary holds more than just family heirlooms. Merchants will be killing each other to buy what you're selling. Not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Everyone I've met from Dubrillion has tried to kill me. I don't have an army or a star fleet. I'm supposed to take over a whole planet with just a crown.
And friends.
I'm sure we'll come up with a brilliant plan, Your Highness.
I have a feeling you're just in it for the money, but I can live with that. I'll make sure all the right people hear what you did today, Captain. It's the least I can do. Besides, famous starship captains attract profitable opportunities, and queens in training can never have too many credits. Let's hit the hyperlanes.
Why did he call her Redmane? Isn't that supposed to be brown hair? Also, let me look at this real quick. Kinda looks like the pipe gun revolver you get in Fallout 4 and 7 Days to Die.
Finally had enough of this dump, eh? Where to, Chief?
I think I'll go ahead and talk to my crew and end it there.
Every time I see you return from a mission, I thank the Maker I wasn't designed for combat.
Thanks for letting me stay on with your crew, Captain. I plan to be a very generous queen to all my friends.
How generous?
You could be generous right now. Move into my quarters. They're cozy.
A man who describes his quarters as cozy really means he leaves dirty clothes on the floor. Every captain needs a good first mate. Corso doesn't know what it takes to run a starship, but I do. Considering the light years you've been racking up, I suggest a hyperdrive overhaul and a sublight engine tune-up. Which do you want first?
Well, focus on the engines.
We're always in a hurry. See if you can squeeze some extra thrust from the engines.
Consider it done. I'll be indispensable before you know it. Bet you were surprised to see I can hold my own in a fight. I'm pretty good with a blaster. My father taught me to shoot when I was 4 years old.
That is pretty stupid. I wanted to do that.
You robbed me of my big chance. Teaching a girl to shoot can be romantic, if you do it right.
And very messy if you don't. Maybe he spared you a visit to the med center. Father wanted me self-sufficient as early as possible. Said I'd need it to survive. He was right. I still remember the day he told me he was going to sleep for a while. Said I was on my own.
You must have been young.
Nock was in that carbonite for a decade. Weren't you still counting birthdays on one hand?
I was 11. Made my first solo hyperspace jump and flew to Dantooine. Father had a hideout there. Talk about your one bantha planets. For a few years, Dantooine's population was doubled thanks to me and Father frozen in carbonite.
So now we have an age for her. She's 21 years old. What about your mother?
You talk a lot about Nock, but you've never mentioned your mother.
She died when I was young. I don't remember her. Looking back, I should have been miserable. But it was just a big adventure. Speaking of which, we're overdue for some more excitement. What do you say we get back to our latest caper?
I guess I was the only person I needed to talk to. Alright. Guess I'll end it there. That was chapter 1 for the Smuggler's Story. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.